Hello friends, welcome back to Reader's Workshop. Let's make sure we're ready. All right, so we are ready to learn. Okay, get your eyes, make sure your eyes are on me. Make sure your ears are open and you're ready to listen. Make sure you're quiet as a mouse so you can hear everything. And then if you're sitting in a chair, just make sure you're sitting nicely, or if you're sitting on the floor, you're gonna sit like a pretzel. Okay, and I'm gonna show you that in just a little bit. All right, so things that we've covered so far. Are you a book lover? First one was, we showed you how to pick a book. Remember, you pick it out from either the shelf or from a box of book carefully. All right, and then the next time we showed you how to hold the book correctly, okay? So make sure when you're looking at it, the picture is facing you and you can see it. Otherwise, it's upside down. All right. Also, turn the pages carefully. All right, today we're going to be working on read, okay? And I'm going to show you the correct way to read, the wrong way to read, and you'll know the rest. And then, of course, when we're done, we put the book away. And we put it away gently so that the pages don't get ripped. All right, so I'm going to come and sit down. I'm going to sit like a pretzel so I can read my book. Since we're doing Pete the Cat, I thought it'd be fun to do Pete the Cat, Too Cool for School. All right, so I am holding it and I'm ready to read. It is facing me. Now I start like this, so I always want to start with the cover facing me, and then I'm going to turn the page. Remember, you can turn the page from the top or the bottom. I'm going to choose the bottom. So Pete the Cat, Too Cool for School. Here's our title page, Pete the Cat, Too Cool for School. Turning the pages. And I'm going and I'm turning them so I can read them. Pete wants to look cool. He asks everyone, "What should I wear?" Turning, I'm going from the right to the left. "Wear your yellow shirt," his mom says. "It is my favorite." So Pete does. "Wear your red shirt," Pete's friend Marty says. "It is my favorite." So Pete does. "Wear your blue shirt," Pete's brother Bob says. "It is my favorite." So Pete does. "Wear your long pants," Pete's teacher says. "They are my favorite." So Pete does. "Wear the shorts with the fish," Pete's friend Callie says. "They are my favorite." So Pete does. "Wear the polka dot socks," the bus driver says. "They are my favorite." So Pete does. "Wear the cowboy boots," Grumpy Toad says. "They are my favorite." So Pete does. "Wear the tie with the stripes," Emma says. "It is my favorite." So Pete does. "Wear your baseball hat," his coach says. "It is my favorite." So Pete does. Pete puts on all the clothes. Does he look cool? Oh, you could decide for yourself. No, Pete looks silly. He also feels very hot. Pete goes home. He changes his clothes. Pete puts on his favorite shirt. It's a yellow cat on it. He puts on his favorite pants. They look like blue jeans. Pete puts on his favorite socks. He puts on his favorite shoes. He puts on his sunglasses. Pete says, "Now I am cool." If you want to be cool, just be you. All right, so that's the correct way how to read a book. All right, now, what if I did it the incorrect way? Let's see what happens. I'm going to start from the back. I can read. If you want to be cool, just be you. Pete says, "Now I'm cool." Pete puts on his sunglasses. He puts on his favorite shoes. He puts on his favorite socks. He puts on his favorite pants. He puts on his favorite shirt. He changes his clothes. Pete goes home. He also feels very hot. Pete looks silly. No. Does he look cool? Pete puts on all the clothes. So Pete does. Okay, I'm getting too confused. Is this the right way to read a book? No. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you think it's okay. Let me try a different way. I'm going to start in the middle. But I'm going to go that way. So Pete does. Wear your baseball hat, his coach says, is my favorite. So Pete does. Pete puts on all his clothes. Does he look cool? I think I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. No, Pete looks silly. He also feels very hot. How do you get all those clothes on? I don't get it. Pete goes home. Okay, I'm too confused. All right, so if you start at the back, if you start in the middle, it's just too confusing. I can't figure it out. If I started upside down, I know right away, oh, that's just not looking well. He's not a bat, right? He can't be hanging upside down. Okay, so like I said, the proper way to read a book, got to start with the front cover, make sure it's facing you, and we're turning from the corners, and we start at the beginning. Because if we start in the middle of the story, that doesn't make sense. If we start from the back and go backwards, that just doesn't make any sense. So when you read, again, you're starting from the front cover, and you're turning each page carefully until you get all the way to the end, like I showed you. All right, enjoy your reading. Go ahead and practice at home. Bye-bye.